Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Final Fantasy Brave Exodus video. I didn't make a news video on this just because it was just the banner and that's it. And I don't know if you guys even care about that, but apparently, before we begin, Final Fantasy 3 doesn't have enough fans that they think that it won't sell, so they had to put out Cloud and Tifa's banners again. So they're rerunning those on top of this. So that should already tell you a lot of what's going to be happening in this video. So that was pretty funny when I saw that. So STMR is heavy armor, which barely gives any attack and mostly defense. You'll see why, but yeah, mostly defense on an STMR. So could have given some more attack, but you know, true brave shift, so at least that's something. So even if he dies in his brave shift form, I think you should still be able to shift over. This is true brave shift, I believe. 150% amp. This is pretty standard nowadays at EX2. We're getting to the point where units are getting better, even if they aren't good. They're still better. So only a 50% build amp, so not gonna be better than bringing a 70% one. So nothing really to worry about with that. Has some ability modifiers that you can unlock in it, and this one's 66 turns, so you have to use this one here that unlocks it by a good amount of time. So the abilities that you can unlock aren't really that amazing. This one is just cure all status ailments and then cure all debuffs. I mean, that's okay, but is it worth, you know, going crazy over? Not really. And this other one just gives a huge ability modifier only for 2 turns. So now you gotta worry about 2 turns instead of, you know, the 999991. And then his base LB is just alright. Okay for damage, nothing crazy. But then his brave shift form is kind of like a tank now, so kind of like Esther, except physical. Or is she physical? I think she was physical too. I already forgot. He also has an Omni cover, of course. Most tanks do have that now. So he has pretty much the same stuff, except he's a tank in his brave shift form, so you want to be building him for defense. And I guess this is becoming a meme on my Discord, at least. He has a huge amount of defense in his brave shift form. So that's interesting, right? So I'm not really that impressed, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, his leader skill is something different. So blessing the crystal allies. So add something if you want to build for that. And then his brave shift form is basically, or brave shift form LB is like, makes him ultra survivable, I suppose. And then he unlocks some skills which are nothing crazy either. I guess the 89 attack break is decent, I guess. And also some mitigation. Yeah, okay, fine. Nothing really crazy. He does have 8 times cap, so it's something at least, but I'm just not really, it's not really crazy to me. And that's probably the reason why they're bringing back Cloud and Tifa's banners, because they put out something like this. Which I know not a lot of people are probably gonna pull. And gonna be honest, probably shouldn't pull this. So you should probably just wait for the next banner. That'll probably be more crazy than this one. I think he's just okay. And that's pretty funny to say that because he is okay. He's literally Onion Knight, so okay. So I think he's just okay. I just don't think it's really, like, look at this. More defense. So now he doesn't have to equip as much defense, I suppose. They can focus on attack. But he's wind locked in his base form. Has a bunch of things you gotta worry about for chaining and things like that. So I'm gonna give him like a 7 on the Neovision Plus scale. Just a 7. He's just okay. Which is funny, like I said, it's pretty funny to say that. But I'm not really that impressed. He's another leader, so if you care about blessings of the crystal category, then this probably would be a must pull for you, but other than that, I think he's a skip. because I'm pretty sure there's going to be something better on the near horizon. We're almost in the next month. So usually the King Log banners are usually the ones to look forward to and not really so much this stuff. So yeah. Anyways, Cloud of Darkness is finally getting something. And she's getting an Evogen Plus free version, which is interesting. STMR, nothing really, TMR and STMR of course gonna be nothing special because it's free. All you gotta do is beat the FFBE. So now you gotta have Final Fantasy 3 units, and good luck with that because I looked through a lot of them, and even on global, there's not a lot. On JP, there are some stuff, but it's just like they're already super outdated now. If this would have come out like 2 years ago, you would have probably been able to skate by with, you know, some things, but there has not been very many Final Fantasy 3 units. Most of them are extremely outdated. So unless you have the new Onion, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but it might be. If you take like 100 turns or something, I'm sure. Anyways, she has pretty much just everything that most Evogen Plus units have. So at least that's something. And you can continuously use her LB if you are EX3, so you need to do all the missions and stuff. But this is pretty good. You get the continuous LB modifier and then the store buff as well, so you gotta make sure you're having a way to get her LB filled all the way to the max, unless she already has that. That'd be pretty broken. If she had that one thing that Soul had, where she fills up her LB every single turn. No, she does not have that. I thought maybe this was it, this thing here. Just gives her a stat thing, so I guess that's cool, I guess. She does not have that though. And what is her LB? 27 hits, dark locked, but that's pretty good. So that's decent. 820 times with store buff, pretty good for a free unit. And there's a 40% dark imperil field, and also dark amp field. I mean, that's pretty decent, but this is the reason why you'd actually want to bring her along. This 100% dark amp, so now if you don't have Jet, or Jet, I think it's Jet. Is it Jet or Loot? One of the two. I'm pretty sure it's one of the two, and if you don't have either of them, then I'm pretty sure it's Jet. If you don't have a Jet, then you could just bring her, and she has the 100% amp without any restrictions of EX requirements. So for a dark team, this might be like a must-have, unlike the other ones, which are good, but you know, situationally good, as most units are nowadays. You know, they're situational. This one's actually good for dark teams, because now you can have 100% dark amp for everybody for free. So on top of that, she does a lot of damage and stuff. So yeah, pretty good. I'm not going to rate her, of course, because she's free, but I think this is pretty crazy that they actually did this for a free unit. For you guys that didn't get Jet. So pretty good. And then we have the Neo Plus Awakening of Evoker, who knows if that's even coming to global or not. Probably not. I'm assuming not. It's probably going to get skipped, but we're still going to talk about it because it's an Evoker. It's a summon unit. See if it's actually useful. His crowns are laughable. He didn't get any ability crowns. He's just a passive. So this is it for his base form, and that's just like whatever, dude. And he has, I think it's instead of 90 times, it's 100 times. Woo! We're going up in the world, guys. Crazy. And then this bracelet form, he gets more stats, I guess. And then his bracelet form is the same, except it's water. So, if you can't tell from my sarcasm, this is so bad. This is so bad. Evoke units are just not good, and they'll probably never be good ever again, because we're at the point in the game where you don't really care about going through like the boss's mitigations and stuff, like, because you can just wait it out, or they last only like 1 turn or 2 turns. So like the point of these kind of units are just like really outdated. Like the concept is just outdated at this point. You can't keep up with the game because the modifiers are just too low for what the game, what you need to do at this point. You need to be doing way more damage than this. So I guess you don't care if it's skipped around on global, because it's just not interesting. None of this is interesting to me. It's just he's not good enough. So also his pictures, well, at least that's there. His picture's gone now for some reason, but yeah. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Onion Knight. I guess this new Onion Knight, and it's pretty funny that they released. They reran Cloud and Tifa's banners. I saw that on Twitter. They really released them at the same time as this. That's pretty funny to me. So I want to hear your guys' comments in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.